So, my brothers and sisters, how you guys doing? I hope everyone is fine. Please, if you've not subscribed to this channel, if you're not taking the time to leave us a comment below, please kindly do that. We really rely on your love and support to keep this show going. Making these videos can be very challenging, but some of your comments, the way you guys participate on the channel, give us the energy that we need to continue. And we forever remain grateful. Please support us, okay? Help us spread the word. If you can share, do it. If you can copy the video and post on your own social media platforms, do it. If you can download it and then just upload it to your platforms, no problem, do it. Just help us share the word. Just make sure that people from all over Africa can get to see and hear what we say and do on this platform. That is going to be a great help for us, and we shall forever be indebted to you. So let's run along with some of the stories making the headlines from our beloved continent, Africa. And we shall start from South Africa. South Africa's former president, Jacob Zuma, involved in car crash. Former South African President Jacob Zuma has been involved in a car crash but escaped unharmed. According to local news reports, police said a drunk driver hit his official state car on Thursday evening. A member of his party claimed it was deliberate. Zuma, suspended by the African National Congress (ANC), is campaigning for MK before May's election. The crash occurred in his home province at 1840 local time. No injuries were reported, said police. A 51-year-old man was arrested for drunk and reckless driving. Musa Manzi, MK's election head, suggested the crash was planned. Zuma, 81, serves as president from 2009 to 2018 amid corruption allegations. He is entitled to an official protection team. The crash coincided with him being barred from the upcoming election due to a previous jail sentence. Opinion polls hint ANC's vote may dip below 50% for the first time in 30 years. MK's influence, especially in KwaZulu-Natal, could impact ANC's support. Jacob Zuma has decided to ditch the ANC and form his own party or collaborated with another party, which I think is fine for him to do that. People can do whatever they want to do. But there's one funny thing about politicians is that when power is out of their hands, they will do whatever it takes to get it back. Because he is complaining about corruption. He's complaining about unfair treatment from the ANC. He's complaining about the judicial system not being fair to him. But he was the leader for 10 years, right? And if someone said that the judiciary was compromised and that the judiciary was not in favor of the people, he would have said, no, that is a big lie. He would have been in favor of the judiciary. But now that they are coming after him, he feels like they are not fair to him. That is just people and power for you, my brothers and sisters. But anyway, let's move on to the second story for today. At least 45 killed in South Africa bus accident. A bus carrying worshippers plunged off a bridge on a mountain pass, killing at least 45 people, with only one surviving. Authorities in South Africa said Thursday. According to the Limpopo provincial government, the bus veered off the Manatakula Bridge and plunged 50 meters into the ravine before bursting into flames. Authorities said They believe the bus was traveling from the neighboring Botswana to the town of Mora, which hosts a popular Easter pilgrimage. They said it appeared that the driver lost control and was one of the dead. An investigation into the cause of the crash is underway. Minister of Transport Cindy Siwi Chikwanga announced when she visited the crash scene. She was in Limpopo province for a road safety campaign and changed plans to visit the crash scene. The National Department of Transport said the President Cyril Ramaphosa has conveyed his condolences to the government of Botswana and the families and friends of the deceased. The sole survivor of the crash was an 8-year-old child who was receiving medical attention, according to authorities in the northern province of Limpopo. They said the child was seriously injured. The South African government often warns of the danger of road accidents during the Easter holidays. More than 200 people died in road crashes during the Easter weekend last year. The Zionist Christian Church has its headquarters in Mora, and its Easter pilgrimage attracts hundreds of thousands of people. Well, this is a very sad day for the people in Botswana. I cannot imagine that someone will leave their house going on a pilgrimage only for them to lose their lives on the way. This is really, really, really sad. This is so sad. I sympathize with the bereaved family. I hope that the souls of the departed may find peace in the afterlife. On behalf of the crew behind this show, we express our sincere condolences to the Billy family. So let's move on to our next story for today. Investigators come scene of deadly South Africa bus crash. Investigators are scouring the site of a tragic bus accident in South Africa where a bus carrying pilgrims to an Easter gathering veered off a bridge, resulting in at least 45 fatalities. The only survivor, an 8-year-old child, was found amidst the wreckage. The incident occurred on Thursday afternoon in a mountainous area near Mokopane, approximately 200 kilometers north of Pretoria. According to authorities, the bus lost control, crashed into the bridge barriers, and plummeted 50 meters into the ravine. The driver among the deceased was believed to have lost control of the vehicle. Local resident Simon Mahima described the harrowing scene where flames prevented bystanders from rendering aid to the victims. Many bodies, some charred beyond recognition, remain trapped inside the bus, while others were ejected upon impact. Forensic teams commenced investigation early Friday, recovering some bodies, but suspecting others remain within the shared remains of the bus. Details regarding the condition of the surviving child were not immediately available. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa extended condolences, noting that the victims were pilgrims from Botswana en route to Mora in Limpopo for Easter observance. Transport Minister Sindisiwi Chigwanga pledged to inquire into the crash and express sympathies to the families affected. The crash underscored the dangers of Easter holiday travel in South Africa, with millions of people traversing roads during the festive season. Last year, over 200 fatalities were reported during Easter weekend, prompting authorities to issue cautionary advisories. The tragedy occurred just before the anticipated Easter pilgrimage of the Zion Christian Church, marking the first such event since the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic. The pilgrimage holds significant cultural and religious importance, drawing worshippers from across the region to Mora. Well, this is a very, very sad incident to have happened. And like we said before, we hope those who have departed find peace in the afterlife. This should be like a lesson to all of us, the road users. The roads are highly unsafe, and we drivers must be very, very careful. Sometimes we drive too fast. Sometimes we pay less attention on safety rules and regulation. Sometimes we just fly across the road, not knowing how dangerous that is. Because it only takes 1 second, right? You know that, right? It only takes 1 second for you to just like lost control of the whole thing. And before you know, well, you're in the afterlife. So we hope that drivers in Africa, drivers transporting people will be cautious with their driving. But you guys out there, let us know what you think about the stories we cover on this show. What do you think? And also, please do not forget to like this video, share it, leave us a comment below, subscribe to this channel, please. We really appreciate that. So, thank you very much. And like always, see you in the next one.